Long ago, there was a mystical peak known as the Mountain of Flowers and Fruit, where nature's magic thrived, and the air was sweet, and the trees held glowing peaches of unimaginable power. At the very top of this mountain, there was a great stone, smooth and round, kissed by the sun and washed by the rain. One fateful day, a crack appeared and the stone split open. From within leaped a little monkey, bright-eyed and full of life. He flipped through the air, laughing as he said, "Hello, world." The animals watched in awe, and soon they crowned him their king. Sun Wukong, a playful king, danced under the moon and leapt from tree to tree, his laughter echoing through the forest. But one day, while resting by a stream, a question whispered in his heart. What happens when we grow old? Is there a way to live forever? The other monkeys didn't know the answer, but Sun Wukong couldn't let the question go. He crossed oceans on a floating log, climbed cliffs so high the stars seemed close, and finally met a wise master who lived in a cave hidden in the clouds. The master taught him ancient magic, how to change into animals or people with a whisper, how to ride the wind on a flying cloud, how to split one hair into 100 tiny monkeys, and how to leap across the sky in a single somersault. Sun Wukong learned quickly, but he also became proud, and proud monkeys often get into trouble. Soon, he left his teacher and dove into the ocean to find the Dragon King's treasure. Deep beneath the waves, among golden shells and silver fish, he found a magical staff, a golden iron rod that could grow taller than the sky or shrink small enough to hide behind his ear. He also took golden armor and a helmet, looking like a tiny warrior of the stars. With power in hand, Sun Wukong challenged the gods of heaven. They tried to give him a job, keeper of the heavenly horses, but he realized it was just to keep him busy. He stomped and shouted, "I am the great sage equal to heaven." He flew through the heavenly gardens, stealing the Queen Mother's peaches of immortality, drinking from the Emperor's wine, and playing tricks on everyone. The gods were furious, but no one could catch him. He was too fast, too clever, too strong. Finally, Buddha came down from the west. He was calm, peaceful, and smiling. "If you can leap out of my hand," said Buddha gently, "you may rule the heavens." Sun Wukong laughed and flipped high into the sky, landing at what he thought were giant pillars. He carved his name into one, then peed on it to mark it as his. But when he flew back, Buddha showed him the truth. Those pillars were his fingers. Sun Wukong had never left Buddha's palm. With a wave of his hand, Buddha placed a mountain